Well, these guys right here, the New Balance X Racers, have been giving me a little bit of a headache the past couple of days, and the full story is coming up right after the break. The X Racer is New Balance's latest creation in the X Series. X Series started off with the X90, which is a mashup of a number of classic 99X models with a more modern edge. This one has a similar approach, but this time they wanted to create something more modern and sleek looking and not having a chunky midsole. That's why this whole thing is a little bit more streamlined. And they had been inspired by some of the racing models, and they put it onto the racing last of the Untitled, which probably a lot of people are not gonna notice. The whole design is very thought after, I think. It is a very nice looking shoe. The whole design here with the paneling is a little bit leaning forward, as you can see in these two sections. Also, this lacing section right here is extending a little bit into the front. It is a very flowing form. As you can see, the mudguard here is running all along the shoe into the heel. Then the heel is a very new and unusual approach for New Balance, because this reminds me a lot of the Nike Air Jordan 4, and you have a very modern looking heel cup here, which you will probably find on the racing shoe. Which I really like is the fact that this has a real tongue and not as on the X90 a sock-like construction. I prefer a real tongue, to be honest. The vintage touch here on the midsole is very nice, especially with this little accent of blue on the outside, and on the inside you have this very nice outsole with a lot of grip, which I like. The red New Balance logo, and I like the contrasting colors here of black and white. The mesh is very nice. The suede is very nice. I think for a made in Asia shoe, this is very nice suede. Another thing that I really like is that you can see the 3M piping all around the shoe, which reflects if you flash a light on it. And I think it's not just a piping, I think it's a whole underlay, because here in the perforated area underneath, you can see if you flash a light on it that it's shimmering a little bit through. So all in all, this is a great design, and I think a very brave design by New Balance, because I haven't seen anything like this before from them. And if you're a fan of the Adidas Oswego, or maybe even the young one, or the Puma Spectra, then this probably something up for you. You can dress them down, you can dress them up. I think this is kind of like the shoe that you would wear your whole vacation, because this is what happened to me. The X90, I was wearing them 10 days straight. And this is also something that you can dress up. Like I said, Oswego and Spectrums and stuff like that. If you're wearing baggy crop pants, I think this is a great fit. With shorts, I think you probably should be wearing no-show socks. They kind of look weird to me with crew socks. And all in all, this is a very nice shoe. I'm just not sure if it is completely something for me for a number of things. One, these run true to size, and this is size 13, but my true size is 12.5. While the length is okay and I can deal with, I think these are a little wide for me. So my foot gets lost here. I have narrow feet, and it doesn't bring out the shape of the shoe as much as it should. My foot looks just too flat on this, a little bit like duck feet. So I think the shape of the shoe really benefits from your correct size. So if you have normal feet, go with your true size. If you have wider feet, you probably should size up half a size, because I think they run a tad short. So if you need that extra room in the front and in the sides, then size up. But like I said, for me, going up half a size, these are a little bit roomy on the side and doesn't look that great on me. However, should this be holding you back from grabbing these? Not necessarily. Just for me is, I have so many shoes, I just don't know if I can justify spending the money and keeping them in the box like 99% of the time and not giving them enough feet time. And I'm afraid that I'm just gonna be choosing something else all the time, and these will just be sitting in my closet. Who is this shoe for? I think the shoe is designed for either dressing down or dressing up. I think these would make great beaters to take on your vacation. I was wearing my X90 for 10 days straight, and I think this is something similar. But I also think if you're a fan of shoes like the Adidas Oswego, the Puma Spectra, or even the young one, even though this has a little bit more slimmer midsole, I think it has a similar vibe. It has a very fashionable feel. I think that's also something that New Balance is going for. They want to be a little bit more fashionable. I think this is just a great fit for that, especially if you want to wear some crop baggy pants. This is great. Not sure if these look too great with shorts, especially if you're wearing crew socks. I think these are a little bit better with no-show socks, so keep that in mind. However, I do think this is a great design. Really like that shoe. I'm just not sure if it fits my feet very well, so probably not gonna keep them. Still, this shouldn't hold you back from grabbing these or at least trying them out. They might be something for you. And I'm still gonna throw these on feet so you get a better impression of how they look on feet, so stay tuned for that, come out right now. And that's pretty much it. So let me know what you think of the shoe down in the comment section below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this was helpful for you, and I hope I'm going to see you next time again. So thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye bye.